good, y'all? We back with another video. Today we got why modern women break up families. You know what I'm saying? Mark, we finna see what this video talking about. And yeah, man, modern women. How y'all feel about this day society, females and something like that, dating culture and relationship, all that, man? Just let me know, bro. You know, because I just want to see
Sorry,
how everybody else think
I'm more
about it.
acceptant of my mistakes. I feel like when people remarry, the reason why it doesn't work is because they've not accepted the mistakes they make. You see, for a marriage to work or for it to fail, both parties have gone wrong. Whether you want to accept it or not, even whatever it is.
Oh no, bro.
acceptable
It all
by
depends
obviously,
on the situation,
but
though.
I believe both parties have gone wrong.
It all depends on the
I've
situation.
I know where I went wrong in my marriage, and I don't.
Shaking her head over there, boy. She doesn't.
Oh, okay. And I know where I've gone wrong. He may have more fault than I did, right? But I still know the bits I attributed to in that marriage. So I now know that, okay, whatever I get into, I need to carry myself a certain way. I need to speak a certain way. I need to, so long as I do my bit, my part, right? I can't guarantee he will do his part, right? I can't predict what a guy will do. But also based on how I vet and choose now, I find it hard to believe I'll get divorced again, because I'm not even in a rush to get married. I just want to do it right this time.
So you don't think you'll get
she was
divorced?
then
I mean,
one.
you never say,
Yeah.
you never know.
You never
but
say
you
never,
know,
but
I get you. Okay, so you feel like you've learned from your mistakes and you want to do better now.
You were shaking your head.
Yeah, I don't think divorce is based on two people doing something wrong. I think there's loads of marriages where one person's just decided they just don't want the marriage anymore,
No,
and
I'm
it's
saying,
not
it depends on the
because
situation.
of anything internal. It might
Really?
yeah, it might actually be. I actually know one personal that the woman just didn't want the marriage anymore.
Because she didn't love him, right?
I don't know. Nobody.
I feel like I can't
Okay,
speak
but
for her.
even if it was because she didn't love him, this was the same man that you
Weird, though.
married.
Yeah, if
No,
he
I'm
hasn't
saying,
changed,
like-
that's your own
He hasn't
personal
changed, that's what I'm
fulfillment.
saying.
Yeah.
He-
She probably married her second choice.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens as the girl, like they're getting
Yeah.
closer to the age where they need to have kids. They marry the first guy that'll take them.
Maybe.
And
maybe.
then they
They
can't
be
get that
settling down
X out of their head, so they leave to try to find something just
So
as
what are the
good.
statistics again? Is it women that leave marriages more, right?
Yeah, women leave marriages 70 to 80% of the time. If they're college educated, it's 90.
Yeah, women are
College.
the ones.
Wow.
Okay, all right,
They're the
cool.
ones and I personally believe that's down
No
to
way,
the fact
bro.
that women have been sold a Hollywood version Disney dream of what a relationship is.
I do think social
Yeah,
media
exactly,
has
bruh.
confused people.
Exactly.
I'm definitely an example
Social
of
media
that, but
really
obviously
played a
I've
part
woken up. I
on
feel like
relationships and stuff like that. Like,
you look at social media.
say you scrolling on social media, you see the perfect couple, you see them doing this, doing that, but y'all ain't doing that at home. You like, bro, I'm finna leave him, man. He ain't doing nothing for me. He ain't doing this, that. And then boom, right there, social media just ruin your relationship. Maybe in the next couple of months or in the year, you would have been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media do be like.
And you
fucking
see
up
these
niggas'
people are in
relationship.
love, or when you see people getting married, but you don't remember they've probably kissed so many frogs, they've gone through so many heartbreaks, they've gone through so many things. So now that's why I said I don't really go with statistics. I just go with what my reality is and what I've learned and what I've deemed as wrong and right.
Okay, I want to show you guys
I hate-
something. Look at. This is the divorce rate. This is oral contraceptive. Sorry. This is the divorce rate, and this is oral contraceptive use.
Oral contraceptive.
I know they
So-
can't see that. As I'm
So
from
basically
Hollywood.
the pill.
So basically, the pill is what, in my opinion, broke marriages. Because like, look how similar those are. Like literally, as soon as the pill was introduced.
People started getting divorced.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you think, like,
crazy.
definitely from my own experience, like my parents, they stayed together because they had a child,
Exactly.
and I think that there's a lot of
Some
families
families
out
do
there
that,
that stay
though.
together because of children.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it potentially does cause like other potential deeper rooted issues longer down the line as well. But I think there are less and less people that are willing to
Fight.
are willing to put themselves.
Some families do
in
stay together
a
because they got the
marriage where they have
child,
to
though.
stay
They don't like, man, we
together
gotta do this for the
the
child.
sake of the child,
Type shit,
and then
you know.
more and more people are choosing to
I've heard of
look
that.
at
I've heard
what is
that
a healthy
before.
environment for a child now in a different whole way. So now that's probably with maybe the freedom of that contraception does give for women to make choices, to test out their options and to try their options. It's like now women have that choice to not stay in a marriage that doesn't fulfill their.
Wouldn't it
they have
be
to
better
stay.
to like work it out, like figure out how to get along with the guy, like because to me it's like, what isn't duty more important than happiness?
Happiness.
So can I just say something? Before I'm a mother,
You're right.
I am a woman, and if
Uh-huh.
I'm not happy as a woman, I probably wouldn't be happy as a mother.
Yeah.
Isn't it about your kids' happiness though, not yours?
No, because my kids like a human being, and I'm a human being. Just because
But you-
I
but you
had
gotta
a child,
provide-
I take responsibility of my child. Doesn't mean that I do not deserve happiness.
Right, but I'm saying like to me, once you have a kid, it's not about you anymore. It's not about your happiness. Like that should come second.
It's
to your
about my
kids'
kid's safety and my kid's environment.
Well,
but
I
it doesn't mean
don't
that-
know your personal.
No, but I'm saying in
What they
situation.
gotta-
general,
what they
all
gotta do
mothers, I
is
think, no
situation.
matter what you are,
Mean the
a
conversation.
woman first. I was me before I became a mother.
But
my role just changed.
But I'm saying, like, wouldn't you say that it's not the majority of women that are being abused? Because I think that's what you were in. So you said my safety.
No, I said
Okay.
my child's safety, my child's environment
Right,
is what
but-
is important to me.
But shouldn't
Not
your
necess-
child's happiness make you happy?
I think
Not necessarily, because I'm still a human being. I'm still.
Bro,
there were
what?
things that made me happy.
What does that have to do with like? What is she talking about, bro? Like she's not.
Prior
So
to
do you
having my
put your
child.
happiness over
So
family
interesting.
duty, like family duty?
What is family duty?
Like, okay.
Providing a happy environment for my
okay,
child.
my parents, their
Exactly.
30th,
Okay.
my parents' 30th wedding anniversary was 2 days ago. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out mom and dad. But like there were times where they didn't like each other and they weren't happy. But like duty was, you know what, I'm gonna put the family before my personal
Exactly, bro.
happiness.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So I've seen my mum married and
Mhm.
a single mum, right? And I've also been married and become a single mum. And when I was married and miserable and depressed and all of that kind of stuff, I wasn't an attentive and good mother. But now that I am happy, right, and I'm in a better space, I'm so attentive to my kids. Like I put so much effort and time into my kids. It's
The Real Real. Authenticated luxury from Gucci, Rolex, Prada.
Ass, bro. Fuck. Nobody give a fuck about no damn Gucci.
unbelievable. I
No damn
know when
Prada.
something's
No
going
damn
on.
Balenciaga.
See, when the
bro.
mind is not
Fuck.
at peace, you look past and dismiss it. And think you don't
100%.
pick up on things.
So question, do you think your kids would say the same thing? Like
What,
would
about
they
as
think
a
they would
mother?
prefer the parents apart?
The kids may not prefer the parents apart because they love both.
Yeah.
But if they were to look at the us individually and how, especially if they were to look at me individually and compare me to then and now, they'll prefer me now.
Do you think
But
that
children-
happiness is a choice?
Their happiness.
No, do you think your happiness, you have some responsibility for how happy you are?
Yeah, because I told you based on the choices I made.
No, I'm talking about like 'cause
Oh, how
to me like
okay.
I could be in a shitty I've been
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship where I wasn't happy before, but like to me, like your happiness is a choice. Like I can choose in a day if I want to look at things like with a good attitude or I want to be unhappy.
So if you're saying that if your preferences or things you like or how you like to be treated in a relationship and you're not being treated like that, you can choose to still be happy.
yeah,
Okay, that's interesting.
Did you
that
choose to
realistic?
stay happy in your relationship?
no, I didn't have a kid.
No,
Oh, so you're-
regardless.
you're
I'm just
saying
talking about your
because-
happiness.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Were you happy? You weren't happy, but why didn't you choose to be happy in that relationship?
Why didn't I choose? Well, I was happy. That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
said you weren't happy.
No, I'm saying. Sorry, I thought you meant did you choose to stay? Like, are you still with him? I thought that was the question. No, what I'm saying is that I was still a happy person in that relationship, and like my family still.
Did you guys live together?
No.
See, when you're
No.
living together, it's very different. Imagine someone is breaking your heart or hurting you, and you have to see them every day and play house in front of your kids, and you go into your room and you cry and everything, and you're thinking, I have to make this work because of my children. I have to make, and you just get
Is
so
that in the most
frustrated.
extreme of cases?
No,
though?
but that's how it leads though. When you get to the
It
point
starts
of
from somewhere.
it starts from somewhere, and
No,
if
I'm
you
saying
keep,
the example you're giving.
That's not extreme.
that's
that-
not
It's
that's
not
not even
extreme.
this is not even extreme. This
No.
is light work, darling.
So you're in a relationship.
But hopefully, you got like the video, man. Usually, like, you know, like modern day like breakups happen because, like, you know what I'm saying, one goes on social media, they see this and they break up for whatever reason. Sometimes they might have a child, they might have to make it work for that child, but it all depends on what it is. But hopefully you guys like the video. Until next time, man.